Okay, this video is gonna be hard. I don't know how I can react to a video about myself without it coming off the wrong way. And that's never my intention, but I got mentioned in a tweet a bunch. First of all, this is a terrible picture of me. Who allowed me to have my hair like this? That was before the, you know what I'm saying? Before I was draping, before my hair was too long to handle. But the video is named How KOT4Q Took Over the Sports Media World, The Rise of Kenny Beecham. I didn't even know I took over the sports media world. So yes, amazing. So the video comes from a guy named Romp 2.0. I hope that 2.0 is not because you lost the channel, my guy. That would suck. But go show him some love. Now, I have not seen this video at all, but I thought it'd be interesting. Normally, I wouldn't react to a video like this. But I saw Cody Cole react to a video of how he became a millionaire, and it didn't come off negatively. You know? It didn't come off as conceited or anything like that. Hopefully I can mimic that because I'm very far from that. But I just know it can be weird of hearing someone talk about your success or your career. I don't know. Hopefully you don't look at me at a different perspective after this video is the point I'm trying to make.
Currently, we are witnessing a pioneer in the sports media world. He is everything that sports media should be rather than what it has become.
Hey, I know we're just 10 seconds in, but I have to pause already because this has always been my objective. I've always wanted to be a person that can open up doors for other creators where you don't have to go the traditional route to become a person in sports media. So for him to say pioneer, it makes me happy.
Somebody misses a shot, I'm not going onto Twitter like, man, he got to hit that. I'm like, he got it next time. He'll get it next time.
I don't know about you guys, but the words "I just want to appreciate basketball for what it is just beautiful to the ears. That right there is one of his mindsets while producing content. Now that is very refreshing to hear, and that's what I want to hear from a creator who has a lot of influence on the basketball community.
That's one of the things I've learned a lot over the past couple years, because early on, I definitely was trying to go the traditional Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman. I need a take and I need to talk to people about that take. But eventually, after meeting players, after meeting people in the world of the NBA, you realize that, hey, these are just people whose jobs are like on the biggest stage with a magnifying glass. Imagine someone coming to my job as a YouTuber where I got all my monitors and me fumbling. Y'all know I be messing up. I be taking hella takes, right? And they like, you know what? They go to Twitter, Kenny ain't built for this. That's how I visualize it when Duncan Robinson misses 2 shots in a row. So yes, they get paid millions and millions of dollars to be great at what they do, but they're still people, and people need to be treated as people.
Kenny truly brings a breath of fresh air to covering the game compared to traditional sports media today.
I ain't gonna lie, my brother got some flat pictures of me in there, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on Instagram if you don't already, because you be getting all these pictures too.
Think about it. All this started by him playing a 2K simulation.
Yo, what is up? Critic Street, the king of the fourth quarter. Yo, what is up? It's king of the fourth quarter here.
Yo, it's king of the fourth. Yo. Oh my God, the different intros, the lack of confidence in my voice. We've come a long way, ladies and gentlemen.
And now fast forward to present day.
What's good, y'all? Welcome to Talking Tapes, where we sit down with some of the best athletes in the world and react to their best moments. Today, we're in beautiful Atlanta, Georgia with the one and only Trae Young. Welcome back to Called Game. Today, we got a very special episode. We have NBA champion, now turned broadcaster, one of the funniest broadcasters
you can
out
say
there.
The funniest
Broadcasters out there.
Yeah, you can say the
RJ.
funniest. What's going on, man? How you doing?
Welcome to the show, man.
What I noticed watching those clips is I need to be better with my introductions. Every episode I say, very special guest. Yes, that's true. But if you say every person is a very special guest, then nobody is a very special guest. So that's my critique of myself.
Go, September 12th, 2012, Kenny Beecham, aka King of the Fourth Quarter, uploaded his first 2K video. Now, initially, he wanted to be a Call of Duty YouTuber with his friends because one of his favorite YouTubers at the time was XJaws, who was a competitive COD player at the time.
How does he know? How does he know that? Have I said that before? I've had to say it before, but he did his research, bro. He definitely did his research. I was a Call of Duty guy at first. I don't know if you knew this, but before the channel name was KOT4Q or King of the Fourth Quarter, it was XJaree, which is my middle name, which of course XJaws, you understand. I don't know what XJaws is up to nowadays, might have been in some controversies because it seems like everybody does eventually. But in the time being, in 2010, when I was big into Call of Duty, X-Jaws was the man.
And one Christmas, all little Kenny wanted, all he was asking for was a Dazzle video capture so he could record his gameplay.
I'm sorry, I'm amazed. Y'all don't understand how important this thing was to the come up of all of your favorite OG 2K gaming creators. This was where it started before Elgato was a thing, before all of these other different capturing devices. This Dazzle was the move. If you didn't have a Dazzle, you couldn't put out content.
Now the next step that really made him pop off was joining the House of Highlights. It turns out he was at a Jiffy Lube getting an oil change for his car, listening to the JJ Redick podcast. The guest on the pod was Omar Raj, and he was talking about expanding his brand, House of Highlights, to YouTube. And at the time, Kenny had 200K subscribers, so the idea popped into his mind that he had to shoot his shot. He then emailed them, and the next thing you know, they accepted him. The rest was history. He started working with them and things of that nature.
That's insane. Because that's the truth. I was just listening to a podcast, and Omar Raja, I think he mispronounced his name. Shout out to Omar. He's over at ESPN now doing great things. He just said House of Highlights was trying to get into YouTube, and I was a YouTuber, and I shot my shot. People don't understand. A lot of the times it is luck, right? It just so happened that the general manager of a House of Highlights was checking his emails and actually giving people the time of day. I shoot this message to him, and it turned out to be this partnership. The best thing I have ever done in my career as a YouTuber, as sports media, was shoot my damn shot at House of Highlights saying, hey, I can help you with the YouTube thing. If I didn't shoot that shot, I'm probably not at 1 million subscribers on my main channel. I'm probably not interviewing the people that I'm interviewing. I may not even still be doing this as a career. So it all started with me shooting my shot.
And once he was with the House of Highlights team, the longest running original series was created, the Through the Wire podcast. It was hosted by Kenny alongside his 3 close friends, Pierre, Mike, and Derek. And on September 3rd, 2017, one of the most popular NBA podcasts today had begun.
If you didn't know, we actually have a whole YouTube channel now where we do the podcast and original content. You know, I'm just letting you know that the Through the Wire channel is a real thing. You should subscribe to it because you get more vlogs and overall IRL content. It's just a little plug of the Through the Wire channel, man. We starting. We're on our way to 50K.
So let's put this in perspective. He went from uploading rebuilds on 2K to interviewing NBA players, appearing on Inside the NBA, and lastly having NBA players interview him. He was 100% self-made, and right now as an NBA YouTuber, he's like the Michael Jordan of the community.
What? Is that what people think?
Every up-and-coming NBA creator knows who he is and looks up to him and respects him because he is the reason for us small guys to have hope that this hobby could turn into something huge. So thank you, Kenny Beecham.
That's amazing. Like I think I said at the beginning of the video, that is my whole purpose of what I do. Of course, you want to pay bills and stuff, but I just wanted to open doors for people. So if people see my story and think that they can do it, I absolutely love it because I believe that there are so many people that are talented in this realm. I'm not the best at what I do. I'll never come out here and say I'm the best NBA YouTuber because I'm not. There are people better than me that need the opportunity. So if I can help open those doors, that's all I want. That's all I want.
And the one thing I absolutely love about the way Kenny covers the sport is you can truly tell he loves the game and appreciates every aspect of it. Like, it's obvious he isn't doing this for clout or the clicks. He's doing it because he truly loves the sport and this is his passion. And not only does he want to grow from it, but he also wants the sport to grow as well. And right now, let me go over the genius of Kenny, how he goes about his interviews. I feel like his goal is to make the NBA players relatable, make them seem like normal people. Let me put it to you this way. So an ESPN or TNT interview feels like a son and parent dynamic, while Kenny's interviews just feel more natural. It feels like just 2 dudes having a conversation about something they love, which is basketball. Basically a friend and friend dynamic. And think about it, you talk to your friends differently compared to the way you talk to your parents.
I'm glad you think that way, Romp, because I still don't know what the hell I'm doing in these interviews. So if I could just come off as just have 2 friends having a conversation, we're doing something right. But I still believe I'm in level 2 of a 10 level thing trying to get my name out there and trying to be better at this interview thing. I think this is just only the beginning as far as me as an interviewer. So if you got that opinion, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm doing something right, even if I don't believe I am.
Atmosphere is just much more relatable to the audience rather than traditional media. Like he was saying, his goal is to not be looked at as media, because trust me, when NBA players are asked to do an interview for ESPN by their PR guy, their first reaction is probably like, come on, man. Do I really have to do it? Do I really have to do it, bro? Well, if Kenny keeps going at this pace, players are going to be like, oh, hell yeah, I want to be on that show immediately. And what I just described truly is the beauty of what he's got going on.
Yes, this is it. This is it. That's all I want. That's all I want. At the end of the day, that's all I want. I don't want people to do my interview because they have to. I want people to be like, oh, snap, I get a chance to talk to Kenny about yada yada. Let's go. I'm down. And we're slowly starting to see that. I don't want to say any of the names, but people that know who I am in the sports world want to come into the show because they understand. They understand I'm not just trying to get a story. I'm not trying to clickbait somebody for the views. I just feel like I just want to chat, bro. I just want to chat. So that's one of the goals too. Romp is really killing in this video.
How about we just appreciate what each player brings to the game? Not every player should have all-time great expectations.
I think I'm gonna make an entire video on one of my other channels. I know I'm telling y'all to go to all these different places about ranking NBA players because there is a place for it. There is a place for it. You know what I'm saying? It can be fun, but there are people out there that take those rankings so seriously and to the heart. I just don't think that should be the case. You know what I'm saying? And then once somebody has their mind made up of, oh, this player is better than this player, there's nothing they could do to convince it. I've legitimately seen people in my mentions arguing with each other about a player being better than another one, and then the player that was number 1 has a bad game, and then 3 days later, this guy that said player number 2 was better is back arguing player number 1 because player number 1 had a bad game. It's not that serious. It's just not that serious.
I just want you guys to appreciate what Kenny Beecham is doing. He is 100% self-made, did it all on his own through hard work, just uploading videos each and every day. And he's giving all the smaller YouTubers some hope that this could turn into something huge for ourselves.
I didn't include everything from this video. I would really want you guys to show this man some love because he did an amazing job doing his research, understanding the stories, and also giving his own personal takes about things that are going on in sports media. At the end of the day, I just want people to enjoy basketball, and I want to help other people get into the game of sports analysts or just sports media in general. And hopefully we're opening up doors. I think I was the first YouTuber to sign to a multi-million-dollar company in Bleacher Report. But here's the thing. One thing that he wouldn't be able to tell you because he hasn't really talked to me is the motivation. I think motivation is super, super important when it comes to building anything. And me and my girlfriend have had this conversation, and I am not recommending you to use the motivation tool that I use because I believe that it is extremely unhealthy. There's been a lot of sleepless nights. A lot of people don't know that I be in and out of the hospital. Like, those are things I don't really talk to people about, but it's a real deal. And the way I keep myself motivated to continue to climb is I continue to move the goalposts. It's disgusting. It's terrible for you because eventually it's going to happen where I move the goalpost too far and now mentally I'm broken down. So I'll make a goal of 500,000 subscribers and I get to 490 and I'm like, you know what? Let's up it up to 750. Or I make a goalpost for the amount of revenue that we make for the month. And then when I get close to that, I'm like, you know what? We got to push it to this. It's dangerous. It is extremely dangerous, but it also allows me to really continue what I'm doing, to continue to try to be great. Either way, I want to thank Romp again. Link to his channel is in the description. Link to the Through the Wire channel is in the description. I would appreciate it if you went over to Romp's video and just said Kenny sent you or whatever and watch some of his videos because I'm about to go on this rabbit hole. Look like he got some draft work. I don't know much about this year's draft, so I'm going to check out some of his videos, underrated draft prospects. And I see Quentin Grimes on here. I like Quentin Grimes. I'll check that video out. I appreciate y'all watching.